Hello and welcome to WebTCards. Over the next 2 or 3 minutes I want to give you the briefest overview of how WebTCards can benefit your business. Now you're currently looking at a board with what we call tasks, or let's call them cards. So you've got a heading at the top of the board there. This particular one is bi-monthly, and then underneath that you've got individual cards. Now, that in its own can be quite confusing. I want to show you how simple it is to set this up and how this indispensable visual planning system will allow you and every member of your staff to keep track of every single stage of your sales or production cycle. So, let's get started. Let's create our board. You'll see we click on Settings. Create new board. Let's give our board a name. We're going to call our board Sales. Now we need to add columns. These are the headings that you saw on the top of that board earlier. We're going to imitate a sales cycle here. So the first column is an inquiry. After the inquiry comes in, we're going to quote our customer. With a little luck, our customer will like the quote and they're going to progress to ordering. And then finally, we're going to put a heading up there for delivered. And that's a very, very simple sales cycle. Click Save. Go to Board View. And voila, we've now put our headings in. It's that simple. Now to create our cards. We go to Settings, Customize Tasks, Create New Template. We're going to give this template a name. We're going to call this Orders. And now we're going to fill in the fields of the card. So I want to know some specific things. I want to know the name of the company that I'm dealing with. It's going to be very helpful if I can have the name of the person I'm dealing with at that company. I'm going to want their telephone number. And then I think finally we'll have an order value here. I want to know what the order's worth. Now you'll see, and don't get too caught up on this, under data type there, the first 3 fields are text. Now, because we're dealing here with an order value, we're going to assign this a whole number value. So we'll click on that, we click Save, and we've set up our card. To see this, we go to Board View, and there you'll see our headings. Now, where's our card? Good question. We've just had an inquiry come in, so we click on Inquiry. That opens up our new card. So, what's the name of the company that's given us this inquiry? My goodness me, it's from us. It's WebTCards. So we'll type in the name of the company. In the next column you can see we've already assigned a field there. We're dealing with Kishore. Hello Kishore, what's your telephone number? And there it is, right on cue. Perfect. Well, they can wait whilst we take this urgent inquiry. Your order value? Let's assign an order value of £100, shall we? And now we shall click Save and Close. Now you can see that we have created the card and it's allocated in as a new inquiry. So this is an extremely powerful system. Now, we've quoted Kishore. It's £100. Now how do we get that card onto the next column? Well, it's very simple. You click, you drag it, you drop it. There it is. We've quoted him. Now just imagine that we've got multiple cards there. Now at any given time, any member of my sales team can log on from anywhere they are and they can access this information, and it's real time. Oh, what's that? You want to order? Fantastic. Let's show you another way of moving this now. you can click on the card, and instead of dragging and dropping it, where it says column, it's got the headings that we created earlier. We click on ordered, save and close, and that's now appeared in the order column. Thank you for your order, Kishore. I've got one thing left to do now. I've got to have that delivered. So I'm going out for dinner, but let's see if one of my members of staff can do this. 2 hours later, here I am, and magically, whilst I've been doing that, it's been delivered. So let's have a look at this card, move it across from ordered to delivered. I've just checked in, I've logged on, and I can see now the status that WebTCards have ordered, and it's been delivered. Now that is how powerful that is. It also takes responsibility away from individuals. Now that helps eliminate mistakes. We've created a checklist and nothing has progressed until each previous stage has been completed. So that concludes this little sampler of the power of WebTCards. I'd really like you now to try this for yourself. You can see there's a button on the home page which is going to give you a free trial. Please press it and we'd love to help you. Thank you for listening.